What's up, everybody? It's your boy Mac over here again on Positivity Central. In this video, we're going to be talking about journaling, okay? One of my friends I talked to through one of the WhatsApp, communication systems, we were talking and they said, would you make a video about journaling? And I was like, all right, bet. Let me make one for you. So here's my video on that, all right? So when you want to journal, well, let me start with a story. I used to journal quite a bit when I was overseas in the military. And, it's a good way to get your thoughts out on paper. It's a good way to kind of release in a way. If you write it out, it allows you to process the emotions a little more. Because it's not just all stuck in your head now. You can see it. It's now something tangible. You can now just you can play with it. Or I even seen some people where they write down all their bad thoughts and they take like some fire and burn it up, So, or they just rip it up. And that's kind of like an erasing of the thought. It's an erasing of the memory, the emotions. So that's a good tip right there. But journaling is good. You can write down everything you think about. I journal quite a bit. I mean, look, he said if I journal, could you make a video? And I was like, bro, I journal. Like, I got all kind of notebooks. I journal all the time. I got fitness journals. I got just knowledge journals. I got school journals. Because I'm in college, so I take a lot of notes. So I be writing a lot. I write quite a bit. So I know all about journaling. I keep track of my thoughts. I like to just write everything down because to me, if you write it out, it makes it that much more real. If that makes sense. If you write it out, now it's like, okay, it's not just in my head now. It's actually on paper. And if it's a plan, if you're trying to improve your life, if you're trying to move forward, now you have it written down. You have a plan written out, which you can follow. Because, if you make a plan, you have steps to take. So in those steps, you can now look, okay, here's the first thing I need to do, so on and so forth. So journaling is a good tip. It's a good thing to relax your mind a little bit. It's a good way to, just release a little bit. But also, to me, something else that's even better than journaling is prayer. Because, you're talking to the Father above. You're talking to Most High God. And prayer is the best way to release too. Because you got to think about it. You're actually talking to God. You're expressing yourself to Him. So, they say you can go to therapy or go to counseling. Well, why don't we just go to the Father above? Why don't we give it to God? Why don't we counsel with God? So, that's the best thing, in my opinion, that you could do. Prayer, then journaling. Pray about everything. Pray about what you're going through. Pray about your struggles. Pray about, whatever it is. Or if you just want to talk to God, just have a conversation. You can't get to heaven really unless you have a relationship with God. So you need to talk to Him. You need to have a relationship. You need to love. You need to love God. You need to do all those things. So, far as my recommendations, journaling is a good tool to have. It's a good thing to do. But also, to me, you should put God first, like I say in all my videos. So, which means prayer first and then journal. Okay? So, like I said, prayer. Pray to God, pray about everything, journal about everything. And those two things together will improve your life pretty much. Because that's what I've done. It's what I've been working on. I journal a lot, I pray a lot, and I feel like I release all the time because I'm always getting it out. I'm getting my emotions out. You may not have someone you can talk to about your emotions or how you feel, but you do have God, and you can journal, which helps you out a lot. All right? And then I saw another video on YouTube earlier today. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but they said two things that are essential pretty much, which is gratitude and obedience to God. Because you think about it. If you practice gratitude, you're always happy. Because what is gratitude? It's a positive attitude. You're always in a state of abundance, that you are happy, that you have enough, right? That's gratitude. And then obedience to God, think of all the things that obedience to God will keep you out of. It will keep you out of doing drugs. It will keep you out of having unwanted sex with women that are men that you don't want in the long run. It'll prevent STDs and pregnancy. It will save you being in debt. It will save you so many things that this human life we experience. So sometimes it just baffles me as us humans why we don't be obedient to God when you know that his word, what he says to do, is literally the blueprint to being a good human being and to living a successful life. So sometimes it truly baffles me. And I mean, if you guys watch this video and you see this to this part, I want y'all to just sit back for a moment and think. The Bible says if we do all these things, we would have a happy life. And yet we do the exact opposite. Doesn't that kind of baffle you a little bit? Like, it would make you have a good life, but yet we do the opposite. It seems like, do we truly want a good life then? Do we actually want success, and do we want to be happy? Because we do things that are very contrary to that, you know? But I'm not going to harp on it too long. You guys, as you can see in this video, if you're watching me, you probably noticed that I'm starting to have deep thoughts about the whole why we aren't more obedient thing. So I need to sit back and ponder that myself. But anyway, you guys, I love all you guys very much. I love all of you. Just make sure that you are just trying to put your best foot forward at all times. Make sure you're putting God first and foremost in your life. Make sure you are constantly trying to pray. You're trying to journal. You're trying to improve yourself. You're trying to develop your mindset to where you're the sharpest tool in the box. You know what I mean? You're trying to make yourself the best version of yourself possible. All right. But that's it for this video today. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you gained something from it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel if you are new. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.